Every good story is about the journey, and this is a story of our journey trying to play the top 100 golf courses in the UK and Ireland in just 10 years. This is the Top 110 Golf Podcast. In this episode, we are previewing our first round of 2026, according to ChatGPT.
So this is AI slop that we're talking about here.
Yeah,
this part of
this
history
year, it's been awarded the Walker Cup, which is absolute bullshit.
I've Lomond saying it's the best back nine in Britain.
Episode 63, the Hillside Golf Club preview. Now, before we do carry on, can I ask you out there, whether you're listening or watching this podcast, to click like or click subscribe wherever you're watching it or listening to it. The increased numbers that we're getting now who are subscribing just allow us to produce better and better content, like the episode we had last week, which was at Conway Golf Club, and we got some great access. We were able to produce a really nice episode for everyone. So please keep going. Thank you. Now, in this episode, we are previewing our first round of 2026. Chris.
Yeah, it feels weird, doesn't it? It feels like such a long time since we've done any top 100 stuff.
Yeah, what are we talking? Did we message the other day? Has it been like it's been 4.5 months already since we played?
Like that.
And it's another.
What was the last round we played? Dunbarney?
Just Carnoustie, mate.
Oh, Carnoustie. Yeah.
How could you forget?
Of course.
On that really windy day.
Yeah.
Well, I topped that at Conway because I had the wind, but I also had sleet.
Nice.
So that was nice. My face was stinging.
Nice.
It was
winter
that
Welsh golf.
Yeah, it was pretty. I think I would have called it if it wasn't for the fact that it was like I'm an hour and a half away from home.
Yeah. You'd already made the journey.
Yeah, I think that was borderline the worst I've ever played in. I think otherwise, but
you love a bit of winter golf as well, don't you?
I love it. Yeah, not a problem with it. But it was just when you get to the point where you're going, I can't look up because my face is just hurting the whole time. Yeah, that's it. Absolutely right. So, well, look, we're previewing Hillside. It's the first golf club that we're playing this year. Dead excited about it. Dead excited about the course because it's come with a good reputation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sits in amongst two very salubrious neighbours in SNA and Royal Birkdale. Yeah. So I'll give you a little story about how the booking came about.
Okay.
So my little, please subscribe. We can get.
I love the fact that you got to tell me this story. That's brilliant.
I know.
That's how great our communication is.
Yeah, you just get the. We're booked in Hillside. Okay,
great.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, what do I pay?
But yeah, basically, I emailed the club and I said, "Can we? I'll do this podcast, and we would love to interview somebody from the club or whatever it is, just because it adds more to the episode, and they're always better ones."
Yeah.
And I'd done that because I'd heard from a lot of people that Hillside is an incredibly friendly club.
Yeah.
A lot of the members,
Definitely hear that.
It's more so. I mean, I found that vibe sort of generally in SNA, and the members that I've spoken to now since we played have been very, very friendly.
Yeah.
But like it felt like it had this little we're a bit better because we are friendly and we're more approachable.
Yeah.
So I emailed the club. I heard nothing back. So when you get that uncomfortable thing when you go, oh, has it? I'll check my sent items.
Is it gone? Yeah.
Is it gone? Oh, it has gone. It's not waiting.
It?
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. So I was like, okay, well, how long do I leave it now? So I think I left it like.
It was really like phone call after an email. Have you received my email?
I'm just checking your emails are working. Just server down or something. And then so I emailed just going. I think I said something like, I can totally appreciate nobody wants to get involved. Like that's fine. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Can we go ahead and just as I requested in the email anyway, can I just book a visitor tea time?
Yeah.
I got an email back within 3 minutes, and it was just like, yes, of course. This is the when are you looking to play? All these kind of things. Like this is the rate, whatever. I was like, okay, yeah, fine. So we kind of got it, and then kind of got booked in. But at least that means we get the normal, proper, full-on visitor experience. We'll turn up, nobody will know who we are or anything like that. So we'll just.
Is that not the same as everywhere else we played?
Yeah, we try and style it out a bit, but basically that happens everywhere. So that's how the booking came about. So it's like I said, it's our first round of the year. It's mid-March. I think we played this sort of time of year when we played in Wales, didn't we, last year?
I feel like it was a bit later than this, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
About April time.
Yeah, maybe it was April time.
Yeah.
You could be right. So we don't know. Could be here. We're testing out our luck on the weather, I think, this one, aren't we? Particularly with how wet the winter's been. But Well, look, we'll give you a bit of an update on our journey. We did an episode at the start of the year, which was the plan ahead.
Yeah.
Not much has changed from that. So if you've heard it, we're not really giving you any new information here. However, we have got booked in, obviously Hillside. We've got Delamere, which we're going to be previewing in the next episode.
Yeah.
We're playing Burnham and Barrow, which is our society day. We're playing Castletown over in the Isle of Man. And they've been so welcoming.
Yeah,
it's
it's going to be a great trip,
unbelievable.
isn't it? Looking forward to that one.
2 Walton Heaths.
Yeah.
And I mentioned the 2 Walton Heaths as well, because one of the designers of one of the courses that we're going to be previewing has also designed Walton Heath, so that would be good. Liphook and Swinley Forest, which are going to be great. Wallasey, back over in Merseyside.
Yeah, we're kicking off a bit of Merseyside this year, aren't we?
Yeah, it comes with a really good reputation again for friendliness and things like that. So
that's one that's just come into the top 100 this year, isn't it?
Just come in. Yeah, come in. And actually, that's a great point you just raised there, Chris. The list gets updated soon, doesn't it?
No. That's the end of the year.
Is it end of the year?
Yeah. It's like September, October time, I think.
Interesting.
Maybe even a bit later.
Okay, right, good. We don't have to have
don't need to worry about
that. Right, fine. Great. And we've got actually, interestingly enough, we have club representation from most of the places that we're playing. Cool. There's only a couple, I think, that we haven't.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fantastic. And we've got variety as well. So we've got like course managers, we've got professionals, we've got general managers. So it's really nice to hear a differing range of views and members.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, you get a different view from all these different people, don't you? For sure.
Absolutely. And then, and we keep mentioning it, and it's the pinch me, is it going to happen, is it not? Will St Andrews happen? Will St Andrew get us onto St Andrews? We're hoping so. And then we just did an episode on golf in Ireland, and we've established some really good contacts in Ireland, and we're still fleshing out potentially something that might happen. So that's on the back burner, mate. Or it's a side burner.
Yeah.
The side lights are on, not the main headlights at the minute on an Ireland trip. Because next year is going to be crazy, isn't it, in Ireland with the Ryder Cup being on?
Yeah. It's going to be pretty wild, isn't it, in terms of like American tourism and stuff. I imagine it's going to be a pretty busy summer next year in Ireland, isn't it?
Have I given you any information about the Royal County Down booking?
Oh, yeah, you did mention it the other day, yeah.
So James, who's been on the podcast, sends me a message saying, just to let you know, Royal County Down tee bookings are going live tomorrow morning. And I was like, we're kind of going to see how the lay of the land goes. We're thinking we'll duck out of trying to definitely get something in for 2027, and we'll just see how it works out. And he goes, so then the morning, so this is on Thursday morning, I think they went live. James sent me a message just saying, just out of sheer curiosity, just try and get through the Royal County Down to tea time. And I was like, okay. I was like, what are we talking? Online phone? He's like, oh no, there's nothing online. You have to ring. I was like, okay, right. Yeah, fine. So I was like ringing.
Yeah.
And it's like, can't connect. I spent about 10 minutes.
Old school Glastonbury style.
Proper old school. And I rang it, and then I messaged him just going, what's the deal? Because I'm trying to get on. He's like, no, that's what's going on. He goes, I've got 2 phones going.
Right.
I rang up at 8:58, and I was like 20th in the queue.
Yeah.
And in the last 15 minutes, I've moved down to like 18 or something like that.
Right.
And I was like, okay, well, I was like, if it's phone, it does make sense that, because you get through and it's like, find a tea time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not suitable. All right, let's find another tea time. Oh, right, now let's take your payment detail.
I love the idea that it's just like the pro in the pro shop, just sat there with the phone, like, try to serve someone a Mars bar, and he's like, I can fit you in at 2:30 on the February.
Sorry, buddy, can I just check this person in?
Yeah. Hi, Gary, you're right.
But it was funny because I did say, I was like, is it just one phone line? And so what I was basically, then I started getting more messages of people.
Yeah.
And I did a video about it, actually. I went live on Instagram for about this, because I was getting phrases like, it's chaos. There has to be a better system. Who the fuck doesn't have online booking? That sort of stuff. And it was like, oh, okay, this is like a thing. Like it's a big...
I mean, I guess it's a test of how much you want to go and play there, I suppose, in some ways, isn't it? Can you be bothered to sit and wait on the phone for 4 hours to get through?
And that's exactly what I thought. And I thought, well, they're making you work for it.
Yeah.
To feel like it's a reward. But then equally I said, but I do appreciate I'm coming at this from a person who's not trying to get a tea time. If I was trying to get a tea time, I'd probably saying exactly the same thing. So it was it was very interesting the way that was all panning out. And then I gather this week or the week that we're recording, or the week this is going out actually, Port Rush is going going on sale. So I don't know if they have that same system. I still feel, I think it's easy to have online booking. Get it? It's scalable and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I quite like that almost old-fashioned.
It's kind of like a bit traditional, isn't it? Yeah.
Pick up the phone. You know, what do you want? You know, that kind of almost that kind of thing. It's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. So I quite like that, and giving you card details out, just all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. Maybe when in 3-4 years' time we're trying to book, we're going to be frustrated and putting our limited hair out trying to do it. So I don't know. That was a bit of a thing. But then talking of James, something big has happened and seismic has happened in top 110 world.
Oh, it has, isn't it?
Yeah. You are playing Loch Lomond.
I am going to play Loch Lomond on my own. And like when we set out to do this,
I'm going to cross my arms.
we had like several rules, didn't we? And like I think within we had like 3 official rules. I think when we first started, I think we broke them all within the first like 2 rounds.
So why not break this one as well?
Well, this was kind of an unofficial. It wasn't unwritten. I mean, it was certainly said. We said we're always going to play these together.
Well, it makes sense.
Like, it makes sense that we can't not play it together because we're going to have to go and talk about it and do a podcast about it.
Yeah.
The first opportunity we've had for one of us to play it on our own at one of these courses.
I'm
like, fuck off, Nish. You're on your own, mate. I'm going to Loch Lomond.
It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. So I don't know what we're going to do. Like, I don't know how, because I sent you a message just going like, what are we going to do about the episode? Because how's that going to work?
So I just have to sit on the naughty step and record it myself.
Don't know. Maybe you've got to do some penance and you got to sit. Yeah, you're not allowed to speak, or we've got to put tape over your mouth and you or whatever. But I look, Loch Lomond. We've talked about this in our what the challenges are in the year ahead episode. And there are a few golf courses that are right up there with challenge to get onto. 3 come to mind immediately now, which is Skibo, Queenwood, and Loch Lomond.
Yeah, I mean, they're the proper private ones.
Yes, yeah. I mean, even like, Muirfield, and you look at it and look at all these pictures at Muirfield, and there's like these signs everywhere saying like, this is the home of the Honourable Company of Edinburgh Golfers, only invited, get whatever. But you can, and actually that's another thing, you can just email in and request a tee time, and you can get drawn out.
Yeah.
But this is like, you have to know a member. You have to be invited somehow.
Yeah.
So the opportunity came up.
Yes, it did.
And I
took it with both hands.
You jumped through the window.
See you later, Nish.
Grab it. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know how we're gonna deal with that.
What happens if after 9.5 years
I've not played Loch Lomond?
I've played Loch Lomond and you haven't? Like, what do we do at that point?
Well, at that point, I'm not going to let you on Birkdale till I get on Loch Lomond. I think that's what I'll do. Sorry, Dave. I'm using your invitation here, but you can't let Chris on until. I know it's a weird one, isn't it? Because up until now, it's always just been like,
easy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I was with through gritted teeth. I wrote it down on the calendar, like on our spreadsheet. Chris playing Loch Lomond.
To be fair,
it's amazing though that
you did send me the invite. Like, the invite didn't come directly to me; it was sent via you. So I'm imagining if you were available for those dates, it would have been role reversal.
I basically, I'll tell you how it all went.
Okay.
So it's James,
who
has been on the podcast,
and who I'm going to go and play with next week.
You're playing next week
in Southampton,
down in Southampton.
Yeah, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Yeah, lovely guy.
Yeah,
like really nice guy.
Yeah.
And I'm gutted I can't make that as well. Actually, I would just like to come and do that.
Yeah.
But he sent me a message because he had won a charity auction for a 3-ball. It was at Loch Lomond because they're playing with. It was a St Mirren Golf Club, football club. Sorry, charity auction.
Yeah.
And so you're playing with a player, I gather, or an ex-pro, whatever. Don't care, it's not interesting to me anymore. But it was, so they've got the 3-ball with him. So James actually messaged me to say, awkward question. I don't know how you guys sort this sort of stuff out, but have you got anything to get onto Loch Lomond? I was like, no, but I'm interested. Single and ready to mingle, that kind of thing. And he just went, oh, well.
I'm green.
Yeah, he's like, you can't get 2 of you on, but we can get 1 person. Would you like to come? And I was like, at this point, I didn't know the date, and he hadn't mentioned anything about the date or anything like that. And he said, well, I don't know what would you do? And I was like, well,
I'd fuck Chris right off.
Yeah. I had a really rare, generous moment here, Chris. This is totally out of character. And I was like, well, do you know what? If one of us is going to get on, it ought to be the person whose actual challenge it is.
Okay.
Because it wasn't my idea. It was always your idea.
Yeah.
And then he sent me the date, and I was like, "Oh, actually, I'm not available then." So that works really well.
Bullshit on that, Nish. That's far too convenient.
I'm just gonna let's dial it back. Actually, I still don't know the date, so it was totally altruistic of me. No, but I was like, actually, that's what should happen because then secretly I was like, yeah, but I'm gonna figure out another way to get on, with Ali McCoist or something. But I don't know. It feels like it. I'm trying to be positive about this now. It feels like I could spin it into a new thread here of like, how the hell am I going to get onto Loch Lomond on my own after you've done it? But yeah, we'll have to live vicariously through you, Chris, and hear about that. So
the worst bit about that is you're sending me, who is incapable of A, remembering anything, B, taking any photographic evidence, and C, relaying that in a coherent way on a podcast.
You're going to need to buy some of those Ray-Ban Meta glasses.
Is that what I need?
I think, so at least we've got something.
Yeah.
Like some evidence of something having happened. But yeah, I'll prep James.
Okay, yeah. That's probably a good idea.
The guy's going to forget everything.
Yeah.
Like he'll probably forget his trolley in the car before he actually gets out there. So please take a picture on the first tee. But oh mate, what a treat that's going to be!
Yeah, no,
what
very
a
much
treat
looking forward to that. It's going to be pretty
lovely,
cool. Pretty cool experience.
Part of the world, and
yeah,
I mean, what's it? Monty's just beaming about Loch Lomond, isn't he? He's like, it's one of the best places to play golf. So
it looks pretty spectacular.
It does look amazing.
It's pretty cool.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to the course at hand, and that's Hillside.
Yep.
Now, I'll do a bit of history bit.
Okay.
And I'll do that quickly. Normally, this is the bit where people probably just go, let's skip on to the next
Switch
chapter,
off.
whatever, and switch off. There isn't much on their website about their history.
It's quite modern though, isn't it?
It's founded in 1911. So I think it's not. I mean, all right, course is kind of founded in that 1900 sort of early part of the century kind of period. But I think it is that whole. It's overshadowed by Birkdale and S&A quite.
I think
a lot.
it was not redesigned quite a lot later on in terms of, it was 9 holes initially, and then it was redesigned
something like that,
the 60s or something. I
didn't even
not dug that far.
Well, the reason I didn't do that, actually, and I'll be very honest about this, is there ain't that much on the website.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought,
you can't be asked to go any
if
further
you can't do that, then why should I even do that? Because what am I looking for? And then I was like, well, let me have a little look and see what it is. And as you do with these things, you just go, right, let's get a ChatGPT summary about the history of Hillside. Well, according to ChatGPT...
So this is AI slop that we're talking about here.
Yeah,
this part of
this
history
year,
of Hillside.
It's been awarded the Walker Cup, which is absolute bullshit. So, I got it, and I thought, it's been given the Walker Cup. That's a pretty big deal, right? Wow, Hillside, great. Oh my God, it's like this. And when we're playing it in the Walker Cup, it's going to be in great condition, whatever. And I just went, I need to check this because it's nowhere on the website. Why would they never mention it's got the Walker Cup? And that's
generally, if they're holding like a big amateur event, it's
plastered
like,
everywhere.
Yeah, even if it's just like a junior amateur event, it's like the first thing you see when you go on the website, isn't it?
The Girls Amateur Championship. I went to Conway and I had that, and it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, let me just check this. I went on, and I was like, it's like in Ireland, I think. And I was like, how is it? Now then you question everything, don't you? Like every single fact I've ever gleaned from ChatGPT, I was like, no, right, forget all this. Yeah. Stick to your own instincts and do your own research, kind of thing. So it hasn't been awarded the Walker Cup. What they do have on their history is a picture of Jack Nicklaus.
Okay.
He played his first ever professional match or tournament or whatever,
right,
in the British Isles at Hillside.
Okay.
That's the history.
Right. Done.
So
finito.
It's next to a railway line.
Excellent.
They've moved it over. But actually the recent stuff has been a bit more there's a bit more to it in the recent history. So in 2019 it hosted the British Masters.
Yeah.
In 2022 it hosted a DP World Tour event.
Yep.
And then 2023 it hosted the Amateur Championship.
Yeah.
So
and it's always on the open qualifying as well, I think, isn't it?
And it's always on the open qualifying, yeah. So it's been getting more recently. It's been getting a little bit more into.
It's certainly like it's up like in terms of names that you say to people that they recognise. I think Hillside's in that kind of like second bracket. It's not one of the open rotors, but there's quite a lot of people that even non-golfers that have heard of Hillside.
Greenfee's punchy. So 185 in March.
Yeah.
Like that's punching that.
But it's kind of up there, isn't it? It is
Well, it's
highly
in that-
thought of, highly
it's in
respected,
that land, isn't
and
it?
it's it's sandwiched between SNA and Birkdale, right? Like it's
and we saw it.
hallowed piece of golfing land, isn't it?
Yeah, like I think I can't remember which hole it was, but there was a couple of holes where you were high up at SNA.
Yeah.
Look over the railway line, and you
over,
could see. Sorry, I'm just blocking you off there, but you could see.
It's all right, mate. I think you owe me a few of those back after
Lomond.
every course we've been on, standing in front of the camera.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get Chris to do a tattoo or something to say I played Loch Lomond before Nish. It sits on that parcel of land, and actually looking at the course as we spotted it from SNA.
Yeah.
And this is where I feel like I really do SNA disservice, and I probably do need to go back and play it again just to now I can judge it a bit better. But I feel like I was almost looking over at the hillside, going, "Oh, that looks nice."
Yeah,
Like,
it certainly looks a bit more. I was going to use the word exciting, but that's probably not the wrong word. That's probably the wrong word, but it's a bit more landscapey. There's a bit more about it.
There's
isn't
a
there?
bit, yeah.
A bit more Juney.
Well, you're going to tell us that anyway.
I am going to
and
tell
maybe
you
we'll
that.
do that. Go on. You tell us about the course, Chris. So we're going to start actually putting some bit of structure to this, aren't we? Now, rather than just a load of load of random stuff that I've got to then edit the order of. Right?
Is that the way it works?
So I'm making my life easier. You're going to start up course characteristics.
Is that why I sound coherent when we after you've edited these podcasts? I never knew.
Don't even get a full sentence. I'm like taking individual words out, and
You've just got a bank of words that are Chris words.
that's exactly why that clock shouldn't be there, so nobody can tell when I've edited it. But tell us about the course, Chris, because you sent me a message about it, and because it's the first one we're playing.
Yeah, well, it's the first. It wasn't planned to be the first one we're playing, was it? So we were supposed to play Delamere before we played Hillside, and we've had a bit of
Swap over.
Had a bit of a swap over, so it is now going to be Hillside first of the year. So I just texted you because I was having a bit of a look at the course, and I was like, "Fucking hell, this looks like a tough start to the year," because it looks like doesn't look like the easiest of courses.
Okay,
I think
so. Go on then.
A lot of thick rough kicking around. So I think there's a lot of people saying. There's a lot of people saying it's their favourite out of the three in the parcel of land.
Interesting.
There is, however, quite a few people out there saying it was too difficult. Like I found it, like good golfers saying it was a real challenge. Like go in the rough, lost your ball, it's gone.
Wow.
So I think it's going to be like I've not played a round of golf for nearly 2 months now. So
it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. Luckily, I've got another round in before we go to Hillside. But
good. Yeah.
It's going to be a bit of a baptism of fire, isn't it? I think first.
Now, I'm not a horticulturalist in any way, shape, or form, but in March, are we talking? Rafts had a chance to grow. Or
so yeah, it should. Yeah, we should be. We should be in a better position. Like there should be less rough.
Oh, thank God!
Because
right.
over the winter, you're not going to get the big thick grass. So we should actually get it at its best. I reckon it's probably a good time of year to play it. I think as long as it's not fucking pissing down and windy and cold.
That's the challenge at the minute, isn't it? I think the challenge really is, we mentioned it flippantly, but it's testing our top 100 weather look that we've had. So
it's going to be 20 degrees.
Right, I'll just get the shorts out.
Yeah,
it's fine.
But
the reason I say that is that and I've alluded to playing Conway just last week. And it was borderline the worst thing I've ever played in. But
one of those where you get to like the fourth hole and you're like, oh, I'm not really sure I'm enjoying this.
We're too far out.
Yeah.
Like, is this an out and back kind of layout? Or it was funny because I can't, like normally, and I have a camera strapped to and because obviously I was preparing a video episode, especially for Conway, so I had the camera ready to go, and I was more mindful of doing that. I couldn't remember the first 7 holes
because you couldn't see them because you were
I don't think I looked up.
I
don't think I looked up that much, and it was only really when I got the footage back.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, okay, that was an interesting one. I remember the first hole, and then that 2 to 7 was a blur.
Yeah,
and then 8, 9, 10 were great.
Yeah.
And then it stopped raining. And then suddenly it's like your head's up.
I mean, you played in wet weather when it's like links golf.
It was lashing it down.
You are literally just windy. Like head down. Like you don't take it in. You don't really take it in, do you?
We were talking probably 3 to 4 club wind.
Yeah.
Probably. Which, that's golfing parlance now, isn't it? I'm switching into proper golfing like terminology. It was, so I'm hoping we don't get that because that feels like that's going to make that a really tough day.
But then we should have a few of those experiences, didn't we? Like we had Carnoustie last year, and we like
enjoyed
it wasn't
that.
raining, but we really enjoyed that as a challenge, didn't we? I think we really like that. But yeah, so I think in comparison to the others, so Birkdale and S&A, definitely a lot bigger and better dunes, certainly on the back nine. So it sounds like I think the first couple of holes are a bit easier, so the first 2 holes, and then beyond that,
Literally just the first 2. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, so all right, okay, because that's interesting. Because I suppose we have to, forgive us, we're doing a Hillside preview, but we're mentioning the neighbours a lot. But I suppose you have to because it's sandwiched in between them.
Yeah.
But like, S&A didn't feel like it had any dunes.
Not really.
We weren't really in amongst the dunes at all.
Not at all. No.
No. So
considering it's pretty much the same parcel of land,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess but I think something I read that initially, like when they were designing courses back in like late 1800s, early 1900s, and that would have been a piece of land that they'd be like, no, we don't want to build a golf course there. We need the flat bit. So we don't actually want to build through the dunes because it was designed a bit later. Yeah. Actually, someone's come in and gone, actually, those dunes are perfect. Like we can go and make some features out of those.
Yeah. Okay.
So
interesting.
So yeah, big dunes. Certainly the back nine. I think the back nine sounds like it's definitely the better of the two.
I've heard that.
So I think Greg Norman said it's the best back nine in Britain.
Greg Norman said that.
He
also then went and set up Live. So
well, yeah, exactly. So yeah, we can just discount that opinion.
But that's fascinating, though, isn't it? So that's not just like a few holes. That's the back nine.
Yeah,
like
so that's a pretty good. Sounds like a pretty good stretch.
Now I know I deliberately didn't do anything looking at the course really. So I was like, Chris is going to tell me everything, and that's fine. It's nice to have the surprise.
Yeah.
I did see a couple of pictures in my sort of hunt through for history stuff. And it had more of a look of almost Trump International in Aberdeen about it.
Yeah, maybe.
To me, in that
big rough, big dunes.
Yeah, rough, big dunes, and it's like everything's like little valleys.
Yeah. I'll tell you what else you're really going to like as well, Nish, because for you, the downfall of links golf is a lack of trees, right?
Yeah, it's got trees.
Surrounded by mature pines.
I've seen, because that's what
we
had
a bit of that when we looked at that at S&A, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
A little bit of that at S&A, but I think maybe more so at Hillside. So I think it might suit you a bit better.
And I've just been chatting with... I'm name dropping everybody who's been on the podcast so far, but do you remember Gareth from Abu Dhabi?
Of course I do, yeah. Top guy.
Gareth, top guy. He very recently played... he recently played West Lancs.
Okay, yeah.
Which for us was a bit of a... We didn't really get it course, wasn't it? I think we both sort of agreed with that. But we were sort of chatting away, and it got me thinking again of the course. But that was like, we hit the sort of maybe 12, I think we hit. We did that par 3, and then we went into the kind of the back bit, and a few more trees came into it, and it kind of felt interesting. Yeah,
there's some great holes in that little stretch, wasn't there?
So we could be in for a bit of a treat there.
Yeah, I think this is going to be up your street, Nish. I do.
Right.
I think you're really going to like it. I think there's a lot of stuff in there. I think there's some good stuff in there for me as well.
Good.
I think both of us are going to enjoy it. I think there's going to be a lot of boxes ticked for us.
Do you think that's a front nine, back nine thing, or do you think generally just as a
I think possibly more so for me, the back nine. Like, you know me, I love a big dune.
Yep.
So yeah, I think the back nine for me is going to be good. But I think, trees throughout, Nish. So
interesting.
You'll be happy. A lot of people complaining that they've lost a lot of balls.
Well, so interesting you say that.
Yeah.
So we have a feature on that.
Okay.
So if you do find our golf balls, you can win yourself a sleeve of golf balls of your choice.
Oh, there you go. Just follow us around Hillside then.
I ordered 6 dozen. I think I might take all of them out with me.
I think you probably should, Nish. I think you probably should.
I mean, one of my comments I made was, actually, if I go through this whole 6 dozen, then I'm doing something wrong, but we're playing Hillside first, so...
Yeah. The other thing which I read, which was interesting, is... and again, something that you like, of course, is that you feel isolated. Which is interesting, because we kind of seen a bit of it from S&A, and it didn't necessarily feel that, because you're just sandwiched in between 2 golf courses, right? But having that kind of isolated feel where you're not really seeing anyone else whilst you're out there is
nice.
Appealing, isn't it?
I like that.
I like that as well.
I think that was interesting about... This is all becoming a who's who of what we've done, but when we played Gullen, loved it.
Yeah.
But it was
the opposite. It
was a bit shocking, actually. I've got to say, like, shocking not in a horrific way. Shocking in like you
weren't expecting that.
I could just see people everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't get that where I play normally.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really see that many people around. You're in your own little bit. But and I mean, that wasn't a bad thing. I don't think it was a new experience for me. But I like that just solitude,
all
seclusion.
You can see is that one hole, and that's
I love
everything
that.
else beyond that is,
Trump had that in bucket loads, didn't he? For us,
absolutely,
that was great. So what we're saying, we like being alone.
Essentially, we are just loners. Yeah.
We're just going to lose our golf balls on our own.
We're going to get angry losing golf balls on our own and not speak to anyone else.
So it was 185 quid for the round, and now I'm going to lose a fuckload of golf balls, and people are going to claim 3 free golf balls off me as well. So
does that come out of your back pocket?
I'm buggered here, aren't I? Oh dear, what have I done?
But yeah, I think we're in for a pretty good day. Hillside again is one of those, like I was saying earlier, that I was excited about. It's in that kind of that second bracket of kind of big courses in Britain, and I think it's definitely in there for sure for me.
I think so. I'm looking forward to it because we're teeing off. It's March. We're teeing off at 2:00.
Oh God, are we going to finish?
Well, that's what they said. They said to me, they were like, "Oh, you might be able to do that," but yeah, it's not going to go. It's not sunset. It's not till like 6:00. So it's like, okay, fine, and it's 2 of us, so we should be okay. Famous last words. But what I'm quite
we might not even see the back nine.
We might not see the back nine. Yeah. Well, I'm quite looking forward to having a nice relaxed day actually leading up to it. Going, grabbing a spot of lunch and stuff like that at the clubhouse before, and just kind of
we'll mooch around for a bit,
taking it all in, and actually, it is reputationally does come with that. It's a friendly golf club, all that kind of
absolutely,
stuff. And that's always a great thing to.
Should we look?
Do we know if we're going to get a pyramid of golf balls at the range or anything like that? Do we know?
Don't think so. Not sure.
But still waiting for that, aren't we? Still haven't had the pyramid yet.
I'll build you on, Nish.
Yeah, I mean, just carried the thing around with us to go and make our pyramid. Okay, cool. Anything else on the golf course you think that might be interesting and notable? Anything?
Not that I've got on my list.
No,
there probably is. I mean, I've got the signature hole on there.
Tell us that because he's not here, Jim. Unfortunately, he's not here with us today. He's can I say what he's doing?
Sure.
I don't know what he's doing actually. So let's just make something up. But Jim's not here today. But we have got what the signature hole challenge would be. So which is what hole is that?
So the 11th hole at Hillside, which is a par 5.
It's
is 4-9.
Par 5? No, I think Trump was a par 5, wasn't it? I think. Oh, I don't know. Was it?
No, Trump was par 4, wasn't it?
Par 4.
We have had par 5s before with signature. Yeah, we have.
Hang on, it was. At SNA, wasn't it?
Was it SNA? Yeah, it was Gumley's. Yeah.
Interesting.
So 493 yards, par 5 from the yellows. So
it's actually an advantage you really shouldn't it on a par 5, I think. But possibly. I don't know.
Possibly.
Depends whether they give you one of those exploding golf balls or not.
Yeah. Depends if I smash my drive into that massive rough to begin with.
So what's the deal with it then? So is it just that it's long, or is it like it's long and it's got loads of bunkers, or like what's the bunker sitch at Hillside actually?
They have got bunkers.
They have bunkers.
I believe they have bunkers.
Right,
yeah.
Okay. Better sharpen the game.
Yeah.
It's interesting that because, I mean, look, some courses make a thing of it, don't they? That's like, we've got loads of bunkers, whatever. But they're obviously not. It's not front and center. Is it? It's just
I think this one is. This is a bit more of a views thing. So I think you can see the fells of the Lake District, my home.
Amazing.
So maybe it's just a good looking hole and also a challenging hole as well. I think.
11, right? Me to the round. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Well,
it's quite a good place to have it, isn't it? Where I feel like that's a good section of the round. Like the first 9 holes, I'm just getting started.
Get warmed up,
Sort of like 10 to 13, I'm in my pomp, and then I'm tired after that.
And it's a shame it's a par 5, actually, because we can't really tee off with a hickory club on the signature hole on a par 5. We could try it, absolutely. But, okay, great. And I think my recollection is you're either 2 or 3 up on the signature hole challenge. So almost as we were.
Doesn't feel like enough, but sure.
Yeah, 2 or 3 up.
Okay.
Yeah. I made a bit of a good run towards the end.
You did actually, to be fair. Yeah.
I think it was
back end
that
of last year.
Coupled with you on a couple of signature hole challenges, signature holes, you hadn't done that well yourself. So it was a bad default. I'd been winning some of them.
The tide's turning, Nish.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to be an interesting one, that, isn't it, this year? Because I think we're playing some pretty hectic courses, aren't we? I think they're going to require a bit of tactics.
A bit of skill and nous.
Hole. I don't know who's got the honour on the signature hole. We better work that out. Who won the last one?
Who won Carnoustie? You won Carnoustie. Did we draw Carnoustie?
No, the 18. You would have won on 18, wouldn't you?
Did I?
Yeah,
sure?
You would have won on the 18th. I had a bit of a mare, didn't I?
You went out of bounds on the left, didn't you?
No, I didn't know I smoked my drive, but I went out of bounds
Next to the
on
green.
the approach. Next to the green. Approach next to the, and then I like 4-putted or whatever it was.
Okay.
Yeah, so you've got the honour.
Fine.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do reviews, I think. Good reviews, you always get good reviews, don't you? And clubs like this are always going to have them.
Yeah.
There are a couple of... This is what I like. I think this is the gold, really, when you dig into the bad reviews.
Yeah, absolutely.
On Google,
you
just go, right, well, what has somebody left on a 1 star? Right? And I think I will read these out because they're out there. We're not highlighting anything that we've just like dug out from somewhere or whatever. But I'm gonna read these out, and I just think they're quite funny. Like you can imagine somebody with last angry man voice. We got so one was £500 for a round of golf is absolutely disgusting. Now, that's people's opinion, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah,
on the round,
it does sound quite punchy. Is it £500 in summer?
This is a month ago.
Oh, right, okay.
That's been left. So we're paying 185 in March, right?
Yeah.
April will be shoulder season, so it's probably going to be about 240-ish.
Summer rate's only £300. I was thinking.
Yeah, 500. Yeah, okay. So Jason,
I think he's maybe talking about Birkdale or something.
Oh, bless! It's been the wrong place. But he has said that they should be ashamed of themselves for charging that kind of money for 18 holes of golf. We've touched upon this on a few occasions, haven't we, with pricing on golf and things like that. And it's probably right, but then that's what you're in for, aren't you? If you don't want to spend £500, you don't have to spend it.
Going that way. Yeah, don't bother.
Don't bother with it.
Yeah,
The next review to the captain: you should never judge book by its cover. Rude person.
And that's it.
End of review.
End of review.
Like some context, anything? No. And these ones are like, there's 4 of them.
By the same guy?
1 star. No, 4 reviews, 1 star. And they've literally left a comment just on a 1-star review,
1 star.
which makes no bloody sense.
Yeah.
Then we've got a chap called James. Not our James, I don't think, but played on a Monday. Courses in great. And I was reading this and it's 2 stars.
Right, okay.
So I started reading this and tell me if you think what I was thinking. So the first bit of the review goes, played on Monday, course is in great shape for the time of year, and with the recent weather we've had, that's excellent. No fairway mats and only 1 temporary green. The pace of play was good and the staff were very friendly. And I'm thinking...
4 stars? 5 stars?
What the fuck is it? A 2-star review for there? Like, what's going on? However, the day was spoiled by a member playing behind us who shouted, move along to us from the 9th green while we were at the halfway house. We politely asked if he would like to play through as we were happy to wait. He snapped back, no, I just want a drink. Not really sure what this man was after, but the way he spoke was disgusting and very disappointing to see. This is the way members treat visitors at the golf course. Would certainly think twice before playing as a guest, especially with Birkdale yesterday, either side, where the welcome from members is superior.
I'd love it if that guy just had a deck chair out and having an ice cream 45 minutes into his halfway hut experience. What's this guy's problem?
Wasn't even playing this guy. He's just hanging around at the green. Reviews you always take with a pinch of salt, don't you? As they are. But I always
I'm
find
not too concerned about any of those reviews.
No, nothing at all. But this is a 3-star one, actually. So as Links Golf goes, this course is a reasonably nice challenge. But it's overhyped. Certainly overpriced, in my opinion. Some bits certainly are pretty, but there's not enough here to call me back anytime soon. Nothing wrong with it as such, just not much wow about it.
I definitely think there's...
That's a fair enough review, isn't it?
I definitely think it's slightly divisive. I think there's definitely a lot of people who are going, we love it, it's better than the SNA and
others,
Birkdale, and a lot of people going, I wasn't blown away by it at all.
This isn't a real name, it can't be. Jeffrey Grecian can't be a real name. Yeah. Look, we're finding this just with rankings, right? It's so subjective.
Yeah, totally.
You just got no idea.
Totally.
And in fairness to the person who left that review, where they were like, oh, it was all great, but one person ruined it for us. We've had that.
Yeah, of course.
We've had that at the neighbouring course, where we
True.
just got terrible welcome and we're like, oh.
Kind of deflates you a bit, doesn't it?
Deflates you. So...
Yep.
be warned, clubs to members. It's really important that. But well, I'm really looking forward to playing.
I'm
Hillside.
very much so.
It's the first round, which is always good, and it's local, so that's nice. We're not traveling too far.
Yeah.
And we've done 2/3 of that very famous parcel of land then. At that point, so that'd be great. And actually, we're playing it in open year as well around Hillside.
Yeah,
so
true.
That'll be nice. It'd be nice to see if we can spot anything from Birkdale actually. From Hillside, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not sure if there's anything high up enough to look over to the other courses or not. But fantastic. Next time on the Top 110 Golf Podcast, we'll be previewing Delamere Forest Golf Club, which is the closest Top 100 course to us. And we'll be playing with a friend and member and fantastic golfer. So that'll be an absolutely brilliant treat.